Attention! The following podcast contains explicit content and is not suitable for children. This podcast may also make you piss your pants, laugh, cry, maybe even shit your pants. If so, enjoy.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Dino Mac, and this is the Mac Attack Show.
What's the sex life like for you?
Completely zero.
Dean, I did not expect this whole show to be about my boobs. Sorry, this is ridiculous.
It's organic. We just roll with it. Oh my God, are you serious? My mom was hitting on you?
I am fucking serious.
Jesus, 61, 62-year-old cougar coming at you.
Yeah.
Coming at you like a sad Monday, huh?
Inspired by the Mac Attack Show, of course, and thank you for that inspiration, Dean. I truly, I'm digging this. I'm digging what you're doing. I think it's really cool.
And now, here is your host, Dino Mac.
What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What are you guys doing out there in Jacksonville, Florida? It's Dino Mac. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I'm going to just ease that down. A little quietness. Reminds me of a little country song. Guys, thank you for tuning in to Exit 92 Radio here live on the Mac Attack Show. I have got a guest on here today. I want to introduce him. He's one of the biggest fans of the Mac Attack Show, soon to be sponsor also. Ladies and gentlemen, Krispy Kreme, the Donut Man. Chris, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Dino?
And tonight, for your listening pleasure, we always have the hillbilly Hefner himself from Argus, Indiana, Mr. Bill Downey. What's going on, Bill?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, man. I titled the show tonight, Beer with Friends. You guys got a beer in your hand?
No, I don't, Dino. You caught me off guard.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Just go grab a beer. Keep the phone on you. Run to the liquor store. Grab a beer. I'm sharing the show. I'm sharing shit out of the show.
You fucking know I got a beer in my hand.
Yeah, you got Coors Light, don't you?
No, actually, I got Keystone.
Keystone
Light.
Like
that's a cheap beer.
Like Keystone.
It's like whatever I can afford. That's that hillbilly beer.
Hey, I mean, it's all right.
Hillbilly beer.
Sending this via Twitter. You can follow the Mac Attack Show and Exit 92 Radio on the twit. On the twat.
I wonder if I could promote for them guys. Hillbilly beer, Keystone Light, hillbilly beer, the only beer that Hillbilly Hefner likes to drink, which is not true,
I think
but
that
it
would
be
be
a good selling point.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to have create a look. You'd have to, I don't know. You'd have to pitch them. You'd have to sell it to them. So they really.
Oh, I'll sell it to them.
I'll sell
Drink
it. Drink
this beer, or you're a pussy. How about that?
Yeah, that'll sell. That'll definitely sell. Also, going to share the show. The Wall Street Journal and the New York Times is going to get it.
And the IRS. Yeah, them to fucking hear me.
As long as the FBI ain't listening, we're good.
So, did you say the FBI?
Yeah, we don't want to fuck with the FBI. That's how you end up disappearing in the middle of the night.
No, like I said, guys, thanks for clicking the play button. Man, this is going to be the last show that the Mac Attack Show does on Exit 92 Radio. Got big news coming back to Indiana here next week. I'll be home.
Woo-woo.
I'll be home around that Saturday. Please, nobody bother me. I'll be having sex. And
with what? Your hand?
No, with my wife,
She's
fuckhead.
been doing that for the past 4 months.
I got the Fleshlight, fleshlight.com. Check it out. There's nothing wrong with the Fleshlight, I'm just saying. So anyways, so no, I will be home this Saturday with my family, but I will be working in Indiana for the next 2 to 3 months. Looking forward to that. Definitely going to have a blast. And Bill, Chris, you guys definitely. Chris, that's where you can personally be on the show.
Yeah, exactly. I get to come down and make my contribution and be on the show.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great.
Become a sponsor.
Chris, I don't think we've ever actually done an interview from a fan. Like I do interviews all the time. You know I do, and I'd like to interview you. But the first question I got on, like, I'll do a different segment on you. But tonight is just beer with friends, man. If you can get a beer, get a beer. If you can't, that's okay. Drink a soda. It'd be all right. Or if you're from Indiana, drink a pop. So, what turned you on to the Mac Attack show? What piqued your interest?
Sex Talk Sunday. Sexual Sarah.
Sexual Sarah. You are one of her biggest fans. I mean, what would you, if you had a free hall pass, and so did she, what would you, like, what would you, hold on, before I even ask you the question, hold on, I'm going to do a little something. What would you do to Sexual Sarah if you had a hall pass?
How would I put? The things I would do to her, I'd probably dislocate hips and put her in a hospital.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen,
frustration I have.
We just got a message from the Wall Street Journal. It says, "Thanks for messaging us. We try to be as responsive as possible. We'll get back to you soon." That's from the Wall Street Journal, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Mac Attack Show's doing big things. But we don't do big women. I'm sorry. We love you. Everybody's beautiful, but...
Hey, whoa. Thicker the thighs, the thicker the prize.
What is that? Jesus Christ. There's no way.
We just went there.
I think you did. I think we just went there on the big... But anyways, so you're going to dislocate her hips or something?
I would tie her up she wouldn't be able to go nowhere for a week.
Let me ask you this. In the Facebook world, do you even know what she looks like?
No, I don't.
And you don't care.
Yeah, he probably doesn't care, like, at all. He doesn't.
No.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She really is. She's one of my best friends. She really is a good-looking chick. But she brings the pain, son. She brings the pain. You better pack a lunch when you have sex with her. Just saying.
She sounds like somebody that could fuck you up, man.
Sarah's one of those chicks, with all due respect, Sarah,
she might put you in the
Sarah,
hospital.
We love you. But you don't fuck Sarah. Sarah fucks you. It's just how it goes.
Beat me, make me bleed. Kinky sex is all I need.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
Dude.
What else? Is there any particular shows that you, besides Sex Talk Sunday, of course, that you've listened to that kind of piqued your interest?
I missed the Hip Hop Shack. Oh, God, I missed the Hip Hop Shack.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Hip Hop Shack was the shit. It brings back old school, especially when you brought back old school. It brought me back in my teenage years. I'm like, hey! And then, of course, I mean, I dig the wrestling shows because I am a wrestling fan now. Granted, I'm more of an old school wrestling fan.
How old school? How old?
I got to go to the Joy Center, and I got my sister got Bret Hart's glasses, and I got to watch him wrestle at the Joy Center right here in South Bend, Indiana.
Holy shit, that's badass! Hell yeah.
Yeah. Bret the Hitman Hart, Coco Beware the Birdman, Jake the Snake.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I come from old school. Andre the Giant, Nikolai Volkov. I mean,
Hogan,
Hulk Hogan.
the
All the
original.
players. Sting when he was original.
What about the Von Erichs?
Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, the Heartbreak Kids.
What about the Von Erichs?
The Von Erichs. Then you had, who was it? The Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. It was Bret Hart.
Dink and Doink, man. Dink and Doink.
Okay, you guys are all talking about 80s and early 90s wrestlers. What about 70s, 60s, 50s?
Yeah, that's a little before my time there. I still know a couple of them.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever thought about subscribing to the WWE Network for only $9.99 a month?
I wouldn't mind doing that. I was going to say the last show I went and see was in, I think it was 2011. I'm trying to think. It might have been before that. I went and watched the Punjabi prison match in Chicago with the great Khali.
Nice.
That was awesome.
I would.
And
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
we'd go out to, I think it's the Rose Center in Chicago, and every year that they've been out there, I've been out there to watch wrestling still. So, and my favorite now, I'm sorry, everybody hates me, but you can't see me. John Cena, I don't care.
You like John Cena? That's hey, everybody. People like him and they hate him, man. There's nothing wrong with John Cena. I hated him ever since I seen him, and then I have grown to respect him. Dude works his ass off in the business. He does a good job, and I'm not gonna sit there and say. I mean, he is badass on the mic. He maybe only got a couple wrestling moves, but see even that you can't say that anymore because he's been changing it up. I mean he's had some amazing matches with AJ Styles and stuff like that. Now, Bill, I want to get to you real quick. The Hillbilly Hefner. Did you say on one of the podcasts? I think it was on one of the Guy Talks that we had here on Spreaker.com, ladies and gentlemen. If you get a chance, since this is the last show of the Mac Attack show on Exit 92 Radio. Because Exit 92 Radio will be closing its doors May 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys don't want to miss out on that show. It's going to be the last show, and I think the whole crew's going to be there. We're all going to join up. We're all going to say our goodbyes and stuff. But you said that you recently subscribed to the WWE Network for $9.99 a month. You liking it, ain't you?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get your first month free. So if you don't like it, then you can cancel before that month is up. But I like it. I watched the old school wrestling, like Chris was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch it with my dad all the time, and then we kind of got out of it for a couple of years, and then back in I'd say around the 99 to 2000 era, until about 2003, 2004 is when me and Dad got back into it. And I've been going back and watching all the old matches and just loving the hell out of it.
What you was watching was pretty much you started in the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
and, that
Generation X,
The
Rock, Mankind.
That was a good era, man.
Oh yeah, about the time that Tess was going to marry Stephanie McMahon and Triple H come in and fucked it all up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That was a good era to be in. That was a very memorable moment. Throughout those years, into the 2000s, I mean, we had a lot of tragedies. We had Chris Benoit pass away, Eddie Guerrero pass away.
Yep.
There was just Tess passed away. It was a lot of sad wrestlers passed away. Paul Bearer, that used to be the Undertaker's manager, passed away. So many. As we got into the 2000s, a lot of the greats, a lot of the legends passed away, and it was sad to see him go. You guys remember when Andre the Giant passed away?
God, I'm trying to think.
I am too.
That was back when Ted DiBiase and what was that bald black guy's name? I can't think of his name. He was Rhymes.
Vincent.
Vincent.
Yeah,
he $1 million man.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, you know, there was some good times back in the 80s. As you can tell, a lot of things. Wrestling is kind of like the United States economy. It's a rolling economy. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. And, you know, it was kind of stagnant in the 70s. Then the 80s, you know, you had Hulk Hogan busting out and putting wrestling into the mainstream media. And it started becoming a big deal, especially with WrestleMania. And then kind of died down in the early 90s. It was like ho-hum. And then as it got into the mid to late 90s, it boomed. It blossomed so much.
Exploded.
And it was because they had the availability to be free and to be, how can I say it? They was able to be more freely with their writing, and it was able to push the limits. And that's when wrestling got good. And then as it got into the early, putting some of my beer up there. And then as it got into the early 2000s, say 2004 between 2004 2010, kind of got a little stagnant. It was like, you know, and now it's starting to pick up. They're doing big things. They got their own network. Andre the Giant passed away. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it was in 1993. He was at his father's funeral, and I think that somewhere in there within that time frame, he passed away. They got word of it, and on Monday Night Raw, it was the first ever. They did the first ever 10-bell toll for Andre the Giant. So after that, they did some of that for some of the legends. Especially for Paul Bearer when he passed away. But yeah, it's pretty cool if you get the WWE Network, Chris. It's worth the $9.99 a month. When they came out in 2014, as soon as they came out with it, I was right there. It was every guy's dream. Now, at first, they didn't have a lot of the stuff, but man, they have a lot of Attitude Era stuff. They have. They've got some old black and white matches. They've got some matches that take you back. Some of the matches that maybe your father or your grandfather experienced back in the day, and it's really cool and it's worth it. So yes, I'm making a sales pitch because I support them, guys. If you get a chance, go to WWE.com. Sign up for the WWE Network if you're a wrestling fan of any era. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 40s, 90s, it's worth it. For $9.99 a month, you unlock the awesome, incredible potential of that. So, but yes, pretty cool. Any shows that you didn't like that kind of you listened to of the Mac Attack show, Chris, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to bed.
No. I get on here to listen to you talk. You know me. I get on the chat boards.
Oh, yeah.
I throw my opinion in there.
You blow it up. That is so cool. And I like the fact that I can see when you chat on there. I can see it, and then I bring it out. And then and it's like you actually get to be on the show because it's almost like an endless amount of phone lines, except it's a chat board thing during the live shows.
Yes, dude, it's awesome. But like, I got my cousin on there now. I'm starting to get more people listening to it.
You are.
Interaction.
You are, definitely.
I tell everybody about the Mac Attack show. I was walking in Walgreens last night. listening to your show on my phone, walking around through Walgreens. Listening to the Mac Attack show, everybody's like, what are you listening to? Oh, that's a podcast. My boy Dino Mac. Check it out, Springer.com.
Yeah. If you get a chance, if you would like to sponsor the Mac Attack Show, if you're a small business or something, you'd be surprised exactly how cheap it actually is. Just email us at xp_dp32@yahoo.com. You can sponsor the Mac Attack Show, get your business, maybe just get yourself. Chris decided that he's going to sponsor the Mac Attack Show as soon as he can. And he's just a fan.
Out there next Saturday.
Yeah. He's just a fan. You know, he's just wanting to sponsor the Mac Attack Show to say, hey, I'm a fan. I think it would be the first ever fan of any kind of, let it be the Make-A-Wish Foundation or whatever. Just a fan saying, here, say my name out there. Tell everybody that I'm supporting this show because I think it's a good deal. I think that's really cool, man, and we thank you.
The only thing I want returned is a T-shirt signed by Sexual Sarah.
You know what? You will get that. Actually, that's no bullshit. That's no bullshit. And the T-shirt says, it actually does say, it's got a picture of her, and it actually says, if you don't like my pussy, quit fucking it. That's what it says. And I'm actually working on getting that T-shirt being able to get done, and you're gonna get it, man, for free of charge. And I think that's really cool. We'll get that as soon as we can because I got to get there to Indiana. I got to get her, I got to get her signature so we can get it screen printed on the T-shirt, all that good stuff. So you're like it. I think you're like it, and I really think that's cool that you're getting it out there and you're telling people about things, and that's awesome. And that's what we want you to do at home, ladies and gentlemen. If you get a chance, sign in with your Facebook, Twitter account, Gmail account, email account. Call yourself Big Dick Johnson, Little Dick Johnson, Big Tits McGee. Who knows? But create an email account. Follow the Mac Attack Show. And you said you like hip hop, the Hip Hop Shack. Now the Mac Attack Show is strictly, and I'm serious. I see a lot of these programs on Spreaker. It kind of bothers me a little bit, and they actually treat it like it's a podcast, people. It's a podcast. I don't know if people quite understand. You can have music and sound effects in a podcast, but necessarily I think a good formula to be it's talking, interviewing, talking to people with real people with real life issues that have real life experiences. And I just don't know so much about. I mean, podcasting to me is not a radio station as far as music in general. Like, we don't have a genre, a playlist, because a lot of times, like a radio station like U93 for out of Indiana, U93, they'll tell you the weather, they'll tell you some news, and then they'll play you some music, and then they'll have a little bit of a show where they have some callers call in, maybe do a few song requests. That's broadcasting. This is podcasting. This is a little bit different. This is like small.
Here, we're not going to tell you shit about the fucking weather. Go outside, hold your hand out. If it's fucking raining, it's fucking raining.
If the wind's blowing, lick your finger and stick it up. You'll know.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think that's really cool, and it's just it's more interaction that I would like to have. But you know what? There is quite a possibility that since this is going to be Exit 92 Radio's last month, and this is going to be the Mac Attack Show's last show, we quite possibly will do this. I will make it a point, and I'll keep the Exit 92 logo on there. Because it's up there in the upper right corner, just in remembrance of the podcast, because it's so awesome. I'm gonna miss these guys so much. Again, guys, May 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Spreaker.com. Exit 92 Radio broadcaster last show, and I'm going to. I think on the Mac Attack Show we're due the Hip Hop Shack. We're due the Hip Hop Shack every Saturday. And we're let it ride. We got a 5-hour limit. Can you imagine 5 hours of nothing but old school rap and hip hop? It was a great show. It was a great
It
show.
was.
Dude, I got so many hits on that show. People oh, man. I was pumping out 100, 150 hits. People was loving it. And I
And then we had that one bad guy on there, you know. I had to take care of his real quick.
That racist son of a bitch, like, he was just going off, and I'm like, man, really? He tried to put down rap and hip-hop. You know, a good friend of mine, he's been on the show before, Frank Austin, and want to give a shout-out to him and hope he got home safely. He said that we was at work, and he said something in the lines of, people need to leave rap and hip-hop alone, because if it wasn't for rap and hip-hop, a lot of those rappers, a lot of those DJs, you know what I mean, those MCs, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for rap and hip-hop, those some bitches be robbing your ass right now. You know, they need to leave that shit alone, because that's what got them out of the hood. That's what got them out of the ghetto. It gave them an art. It gave them a it's just like Eminem said in one of his songs, you know, and of course, white rapper or whatever, but it's just like Eminem said in one of his songs. He goes, we went to having nothing to practically everything that we want. And now people are mad at that fact. They hate that fact. Bill, you ever did so good in your life and you still had 1, 2, maybe 3 some bitches still talking shit?
More like 100, 150, 200. Fuck them.
Jeez, that ain't true, because you live in Marshall County.
You know, don't be jealous of my success. Just because I went out there and busted my ass to get done what needed to be done, you know, hey, maybe you should take notes. Instead of sitting there ball busting all fucking day, get off your ass, quit being a fucking, you know, bleeding heart little millennial that, no, nobody handed me that, and daddy didn't hug me enough when I was a kid. My motherfucker, grow up.
Chris,
sorry, I'm fucking pissed.
I like that shit. I like that shit. Chris, you ever had that problem? You ever had that problem in your life?
Oh my! I've had so many haters. Nadine, I thought I had the perfect marriage, and this is the thing. Everybody thought I had the perfect marriage. I thought I had the perfect marriage. I had haters. I had haters trying to steal my life. Well, they ended up actually doing it. But you know what? My mama taught me when I was young to give my used toys to the less fortunate. So I guess I did.
Oh, wow.
I guess I did. I mean, everybody's going to have haters. Haters. Dean, I have 4 cars. I have a 4-bedroom house. I started in a trailer park. My first house was a trailer at 18 years old. I paid for it.
Oh, wow.
And I worked my way and built a castle. We got a 2-car garage. I got an acre of land, 4-bedroom house. People are going to hate. They envied what I have.
I'm thinking.
You just deal with it.
I try to think it like this. Bill knows my life. Chris, you don't know my life. You know what I mean? Like you didn't grow up with me. You didn't go to school with me. I try not to bring it up too much because I don't like to use it as a crutch, because I never used it as a crutch. If anything, I used it as motivation to suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, they did that.
You know, but man, yeah, I would say that. I mean, I had it kind of hard. Other people in this world had it way harder than I did. I'll tell you, because you know, so many people talk so much trash about my mom. It really kind of bothered me as a child, because I knew it was wrong, and then as I got older, then I kind of really got it. But I mean, I lived poor. You know, I did. I had the wrong last name. I just didn't have whatever other people had. But I did see other people struggle with me. It wasn't just me. And that was one of the things that I kept in mind, that it's like, yes, this fucking sucks. Yes, you want to blow up everybody in the school. But you know what? There's people. Quit laughing, Bill. There's
not everybody, motherfucker. We were friends, god dang it. Let's just establish that. It wasn't everybody.
But that was the thing.
I'm gonna have to watch my back from now on. Holy shit!
There was good. You know, Barry already texted my wife. I'm gonna need some soon. I already know what's going on. So you know what? I know what you're trying to pull.
You know, I grew up
about that, and I said, Barry, he gave us one rule, dude. One rule. That's it. We only had to follow one rule. Don't fuck Dean's wife. That's it. That's all we had to do, man. What the hell are you doing? Nah, he was trying to tell his cousin we needed more dog food, but he texted the wrong person. I'm like, oh shit! You're gonna just expect a phone call, man. It's coming.
No, I knew what was going on. It was actually, I kind of laughed at that. I was like, yes, that's perfect. Only Barry though, you know what I mean? Like only.
Oh
Barry.
yeah.
Only that would only happen to Barry. Poor Barry.
That's what he said too. He's like, fucking only me. Only I would do something that fucking stupid.
But you know what? In real life, Barry's going to need some soon. I mean, let's get on the real here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Please, for the love of God, anybody out there willing, Jesus, Katie Key, please help this motherfucking man out.
Hey, whoa! Don't just single out Barry. Yeah, the donut man needs it too. Come on now.
The donut man
Barry
needs
don't give a shit.
Some ass.
Barry, I need somebody to the donut man.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about blunts, 40s, and bitches. You know, that's why Dre's CD was so successful. So let's see if we can have the Macatech show be successful with some blunts, 40s, and bitches. So
hey, if it's Exit 92, the last podcast with Dino Mac show, we might as well go out with a fucking bang.
We should. Okay, so Chris, you need some ass.
Chris needs some ass.
Like exactly.
As long as they're not two baggers. If their face eats through the first bag and I got to put a second bag on,
Jesus
I don't deal with it.
Now wait a minute. Whoa. Now hold on here. Hold on here.
You're doing fucked up, man.
It can't be a butterface, Dean.
Just,
everything looks like butterface. I mean, I don't look just for looks on a woman. Believe that.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Like I said, my ex-wife, she's a thick woman. I like thicker women. I don't like pounding bone against bone. I don't like really, really skinny chicks.
All
Can't
right.
do it.
All right.
She's been there, done that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm not little either, so.
I mean, beggars can't be choosers, Chris. I mean, if you're really down
that
and
is
out,
true.
I mean, you know what I mean. If you're really down and out and need some vag,
hey, beggars can't be choosers, but I still got some standards, man. Standards.
Hillbilly after he don't have any standards. I mean, shit, he's fucking goats.
There's some out there that there ain't enough alcohol in the world to make me still want to go home with you. It's just that way.
There was a girl, a good friend of mine on Facebook. She quoted what I said. She listened to the show and she quoted it one time, and she said, just like the famous, Dino Mac said, every woman is beautiful in her own way. Every woman is beautiful, and I really do support that. Now, look, I'm not. I'm married, man, or whatnot, and let's just play the what if game. Let's say I'm not. Let's say I wasn't married. Even if I was out there, single dude, I don't really. Every woman's beautiful, man. Every woman is just because they're amazing, and I think that's another reason why we're going to do Mother's Day podcast tomorrow. We're not going to do Sex Talk Sunday because I think that's a little bit rude.
Yeah,
I think
I agree with you.
Well, I think I'm going to do a podcast where I'm going to do the show. It's going to be on me, and I may call some mothers and wish them Happy Mother's Day, and I may I may have them call in if they want to call into the Macatech show and just talk about being a mom, how hard it is to be a mom, and everything. All women are beautiful in their own way. It just guys do have, just like women do. It's in their genetics. Guys do have a preference, and your preference is no double baggers. So.
Hey, I'm down. I'll throw a flag over their face and fucking for Old Glory, but I just can't do a double bagger, If I wake up next to a chick and her face done ate through both the bags, and I want to chew my arm off just to leave it there to not wake her up, so I don't remember that. And she don't see me leaving, I don't want to be in that point.
Well, what you don't want to do is the vagina to talk to you. You don't want the vagina going, French kiss me, Chris.
Yeah, that shit talk to me, Ooh-wee.
We got problems.
Hey, if it ever talks, I'm fucking done. I know I don't really have too many standards, but if it talks to me, I'm fucking done.
Oh, I'm going celibate. I'm going to live in a fucking monastery. I'll become a monk.
Yep.
I'll never sleep with another bitch again.
Yep.
Ever.
Fuck that.
Ever. Bill, not a whole lot of people know at home your scenario, your situation, especially the listeners and stuff. And, you don't, on the Mac Attack Show, we are raw, we are uncut, we let it all hang out. But I understand if you don't want your personal business out there. But what do you see in your woman? What do you see in your woman? Without mentioning any names, all this, what do you see in your woman?
Well, first off, she's a freak, and I fucking love that. She has no problem throwing down anywhere, anytime, any play. I mean, it doesn't matter when she wants it. God damn it, you better give it up right fucking now, or she's gonna get pissy. And we all know you got a fucking pissy woman. That's bad juju beans, man. You don't you keep the woman happy, because if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
No, that's right. Well, if Dino Mac ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. People say that they're like happy wife, happy life. No, happy Dino, happy life.
Yeah, no, happy donut man, happy life.
I'm serious. I will make everyone's life hell. The kids, I'll make the dog's life hell. I don't give a shit. Damn.
No, I tell you what I see in my woman, and not to get, I mean, because this is supposed to be entertaining and funny, and I get all that. But if you want to know the truth, I see somebody who's extremely supportive of the things I want to do in life, the dreams that I have, the ambitions, and really, she's, I mean, the first one that's really just pushed me to do what I need to do. Instead of just letting me sit around and do fucking nothing, which I'd be content with, it's no, you need to go do this. If you really want to do that, you need to go and start working on it.
Yeah, because the great sex is there, but you also know that you need to do other important.
It's very much there.
Well, that's what I mean.
Hey, does she got any friends, Hef?
You know what, Chris? After the show, we'll talk, man. I'm sure we can get you hooked up real nice.
As long as you don't look like Precious, I'm good.
Oh no! Especially if you like thicker women, we can get. I know a couple. We'll get you hooked up.
Like, how thick do you like, Chris?
No more than 240, 250-ish.
What?
No more than 240, 250 pounds.
No more than that? What are we talking on height? Like 6'4"?
Oh, no. I really want to do it with a midget, because I've never done it with a midget, and I think that'd be fucking awesome. Because I really want to just pick them up and just put them on my dick and spin them like a top.
Hell yeah, that would be awesome. Hell yeah, that's a good idea.
Always wanted to do the spin, but was always too afraid it would dry out. You don't want that bitch to dry out if it's doing the spin.
There was something going on about fat shaming. People was talking about fat shaming. They're all like, "Oh, we don't think it's right to fat shame." But it's so okay to skinny shame. That's awesome. Nobody bats an eye at the skinniness when they shame the skinny people. Oh, you're anorexic. Oh, you never eat, or this or that. But boy, you say one thing about a fucking Hostess Twinkie to a fat girl or to a fat guy, and Jesus, it's all like, fuck you.
Which might get you killed, depending on...
Depending on if
you gotta be careful doing that.
I know they get
some Twinkie, and they'll fucking run your ass over, and end up in the hospital, and no good can ever come from that.
Did you guys see that movie on Netflix called Super Size Me?
No, I haven't.
No, I never did.
Okay, so this dude goes a whole 30 days. What it piqued his interest is that there was two girls that got obese or whatever, and they had some major health issues, and what they did is they sued McDonald's. They said that McDonald's made them fat. Well, what the judge said was, all right, how about this? They told McDonald's. They said if they honestly believe, hold on, I got to make a text. And they said if you honestly believe that you can go 7 days a week for 30 days, or, if you can go 30 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and survive off of it, then apparently McDonald's is not the problem. Well, they did lose the lawsuit because there was more to it than just that. Guys, if you get a chance, check it out. Super Size Me on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there. Maybe on Hulu. But this guy, it piqued his interest. He was like, okay, well, let's try this out. I'm going to go 30 days. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, McDonald's. I have to try at least everything once on the menu. Everything once. And if they ask me, that's called what we call suggestive sales, okay? He said, if they ask me if I want to supersize it, automatically I have to say yes. This dude goes through hell. He goes through hell. He looks horrible. But I'm not gonna give the ending. I'm not gonna give the movie up. But it's just he goes through some hell, and pretty much you can't survive on that food. Like that's just not. I hate people feeding their kids that shit. It's like, ugh.
You can't survive on it, but you can. Saying McDonald's makes you fat. Come on, I eat fast. I eat fast food relentlessly. I mean, I've worked in the pizza industry. I've worked in the restaurant industry. I eat food. Food is my number one thing. I am 240 pounds. I stand 6 foot tall, 5'11" and a half-ish. Okay?
Okay.
I'm 240 pounds. Okay. I don't cook at home anymore unless it's on a grill outside during the summer.
Wait a minute. No, you're 240 pounds. I'm about 208. I'm 6 foot.
But to say McDonald's gets you fat, no, I get up off my ass. I just did an 8.5 mile hike today with my oldest boy.
And you're still 200 miles. Yeah, but you're still 240 pounds. What's up?
But I ain't getting fatter. I ain't sitting out here 350 pounds sitting on a couch just eating McDonald's. I eat McDonald's. I eat Burger King. I eat Taco Bell. I eat food relentlessly. I don't eat nothing healthy. If it's got fucking salad, I'll swap that shit off.
I don't eat nothing healthy at all.
Salad's for fucking rabbits. That's my food's food. Don't steal my food's food.
What's your waist size? You rocking a 36?
I'm rocking a 36.
I knew it. I'm into this working out. I got this going on.
I'm rocking the 36. I get off my ass. McDonald's doesn't make me fat. If I sat on my ass on a couch all day, playing video games and watching TV like I've been doing the last 4 months, then yeah, I could see me getting fat.
Holy shit.
I could see me getting fat. But no, I get off my ass. My son's in Boy Scouts. I got a 42-mile hike that I'm going to be doing in July.
A 42-mile hike?
Yep, 5 days, 42 miles out in the backcountry up in the UP of Michigan.
No shit. There ain't nothing but trees up in that motherfucker.
Yep. A backpack. We're carrying a backpack with all our food for the whole week. My hammock that's going to go up between 2 trees for me to sleep in. And my clothes. That's it. Nothing else. No cell phones.
Oh, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight on that.
I'm going to miss the Mac Attack show for a whole week. That's going to suck.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. We know you're going to be there in spirit, Chris. We know.
That's like me saying goods kill people. McDonald's makes people fat. Goods kill people. No, they don't. I could set my shotgun out on my porch for 7 days and leave it sitting there. And guarantee you it's not going to get up, grow legs, go out and shoot somebody and come back and sit on my porch. It might go somebody else's legs coming up and taking it. Those don't kill people.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
People kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people.
Right.
It's as simple as that. McDonald's doesn't make you fat. You're making that choice to go to fucking McDonald's. Now make the choice not to sit on your ass and eat it and not do nothing. Eat it and go out and play with your kids. Eat it and go out and take a walk around the fucking block.
Bill, I wanted to get to you. Chris is going off. He's going to have a stroke or something.
He's a fucking Big Mac.
He needs a Big Mac, man, to make him feel better. He needs a Big Mac.
I'm angry.
I want to ask you, do you only eat meat? Like, what the hell is your deal with being so picky? You don't eat cooked vegetables. Like, what's your deal?
I don't eat cooked vegetables, but I can sit in a garden with a salt shaker all day long and be just content.
Okay, so you do
I like eating vegetables raw.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. But I heard you.
I think more for me, it's a texture thing. I don't know. You
but
eat
you're gonna
spinach.
eat pussy.
I could eat spinach. Nobody likes spinach. Everybody I've ever talked to hates spinach, right?
I love spinach.
But I could eat spinach. You're not everybody, but a lot of people are like, no, I ain't eating no spinach.
I don't eat
But
spinach.
me, I could sit there. I could sit in the garden and pick it off the plant and eat it all day long and love it. You cook the shit, and it just turns into this slimy snot fucking pile, and I ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. Fuck you.
But
you can't guilt me into it.
You're gonna
You can't
eat
force
pussy.
me. I'm 35 years old. I'm not eating this shit. Okay? No, I ain't doing it. I'm sorry.
Doesn't make any
Don't
sense.
mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but fuck it. Well, if you think about it, you're cooking all the nutrients out of it anyways when you cook it. It's healthier for you raw.
I would agree, but it's harder for your body to break it down raw.
Well, my body's just gonna have to fucking suck it up. We ain't having no pussy, body shit here.
Well,
Digest shit and get over it.
You definitely ain't getting no pussy either. So.
Well, that's just one of those things you can't fucking do nothing about right now. So.
You will. I see you when your woman does come around. I see you not coming up for air for like a week.
Oh no, I'm taking a week off. And I may crawl out of the house every once in a while, but that's it.
Now look, you got a roommate. How's that gonna work?
He's just he already told me he's gonna buy himself a good set of headphones and get lost in music.
I was going to say either buy some headphones or tell him to go rent a room. Get out for a week. He's got to go.
Look, I tell you what. In Indiana, I'm going to tell you this right now. You can get. I'm serious. For a week, I'm going to be down there in Brownsburg. Okay, it's $335 max. Okay, $335 for a week. Bill, I'm guaranteed you could probably find some room for a whole week, secluded from everybody else. Get the honeymoon suite, probably for $375, $400. I think that's what you got to do.
That's true. That's true, but at the same time, it always gives me joy feelings to have somebody pound on the fucking wall and go, Jesus Christ, would you give it a rest?
I'm coming in there with the camera. Chris is going to be lighting.
We don't give a shit.
I'll be there.
Chris, we're about to be rich. We're about to be
As long as you
rich.
keep your fucking hands to yourself, that's all I care about.
Hey, look here.
Don't get in my way.
I'm
Don't get in my
cameraman.
way.
Chris is lighting. I'm telling you, if I need something spread open, I will spread it open. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable.
Don't get in my way, and sure as hell don't get in her way, because she'll knock you the fuck out.
I'll roundhouse that motherfucker.
She's like, move, motherfucker.
I'm not like okay. Let's talk a little bit about equal rights here. We got these women. Everybody's standing for equality. Now, I love women. We all love women, and we respect women. And women do deserve the right to have equal rights. I think we focus so much on women doing what men can do when we lose focus of what women were put here for. Women were put here to do things that men can't do, like give birth. Okay, men can't give birth. You guys do an amazing job. That's a miracle. That's awesome.
Nor do we want to. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
But I think, women deserve equal pay. I think that women, they can do any job that a man can do. I'm serious. They can. Their head's strong. Women can do it. Here's what I don't like though. Women want all this equality, right? Women want all the equality. But you see these things that people are like, under no circumstances should you lay your hand on a woman. I'm sorry, but I'll drop kick a bitch quicker than shit. I don't care. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a midget. I will kick you. I will shoot you. I will knife you. I will snap your neck. I'll do whatever it takes to save my life, okay? You get crazy on me, I'll get 50 shades of holy fuck, who is this guy? That's what I'll get. You know what I like about my wife? My wife feels the exact same way as me. She said women shouldn't be looked upon and being like, well, you can't do this job because you're a woman. But she also believes that if you're going to put yourself in a man's position as a woman, get prepared to deal with a man's position. Like a man. Does anybody disagree with that here on this podcast?
I 100% agree with that.
I mean, Bill,
if you're going to come at me like a man, I'm going to knock your ass out like a man.
What about you, Bill? Are you going to kick a bitch in the throat?
See, I was always taught, you don't ever hit a woman. Don't ever hit a woman.
Right.
That's just how I was brought up. My ancestors would come up out of the grave and get me if they ever found out I hit a woman.
You drop kick them
now,
too.
Having said that, if you're dumb enough to grab a frying pan and come at me, like if I think you're trying to do either death or serious bodily harm,
right?
Bottom line, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Because that's just the way it is. I mean, hell, being in law enforcement for so many years, I've had to fight women before.
I
don't like it. But at the same time, you're going to get spider monkey on me, I'm going to fucking drop your ass. That's just the way it is. Not fucking around.
Time to get jacked up on Mountain Dew and get back at it.
Yep.
No shit. You had a woman get spider monkey on you?
In the jail, man, you just never knew what the fuck was going to happen. You just never fucking knew. Come into work, you hear somebody beating the fuck out of the padded cell door, and they're all... Of course, there's third shift looking at you going, good morning. It's like, yeah, it doesn't sound like a good fucking morning, asshole. You couldn't have took care of this before I got in? Well, we just wanted to see what you wanted to do. Well, I'd like to sit here and drink my fucking coffee, but apparently I'm not going to get to do that. So open the door and let's get this shit over with, since you waited for me.
I think it's really important for both sexes to understand that regardless of equality, which is true, women do deserve equal pay. They do. In the business world, they receive lesser pay. They just do. And I think that's bullshit. I think if she's doing the same job, if not better than the other guy, I think that she deserves the same or even more pay. If you earn it, you deserve it. You just do.
Yeah.
And
now, with a side note on that.
Okay.
I'm all about equal rights. I'm all about the same thing.
Right.
But don't look at me and say I can't lift that. No, if you want to do the job, you're going to do it the same way I fucking do it. Well, she can't. You have people come up and go, well, she can't do that because she's a woman. Well, first off, don't degrade her like that. And second off, if she wants the job and she wants to get paid like me and she wants to do the same shit I'm doing, then grab a hold of it and heave too. Get your ass in there and let's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
You're gonna have to go to the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah, start lifting or something.
I hate that.
And that's not to be an asshole. It's just if we're gonna do equality, I've got to do that. If I can't lift something, I got to take my ass to the gym and get stronger so that I can lift it.
Her name's Ashley.
Bottom line.
Her real name's Ashley Flair, but Charlotte Flair of the WWE, Ric Flair's daughter. She said the smartest quote I've ever heard. I've said it before on the podcast. I'm going to say it again because it's so awesome. She said, if women with muscles look like men, what do men look like without muscles? period. And I was like, awesome. That's awesome point.
Well, I look like a pregnant female. My guts as rounded as a basketball. Everybody asks me how far along I am and when I'm due. Well, I got a baby elephant on board. It's got one long trunk and 2 big ears. Why don't you go down and check? Tell me when I'm due.
No, I've still got like a small gut that it's very hard because it's called subcutaneous fat right there. I learned that off of a friend that lifted for a long time. It's the first place your body stores fat. It's the last place your body burns fat off. It's really, you can't necessarily, and all the working out that I've done, in my experience, I think I stand true to, you cannot target fat areas. You can't do it. You can't be like, you know what, I'm only going to burn fat off of this part, off these thighs, and that's it. It's not necessarily true. When the body gets rid of fat, it gets rid of, it kind of evens itself out. And as time goes on, they say abs start in the kitchen, which I truly believe that it does, but you still got to work them out. So I've still got my stomach to work on, but everything else is coming along nicely. But have you even thought of the gym? I mean, Chris, do you care? How old are you?
I am 36, going to be 37 this year, Dean. God, I'm fucking old.
No, that's not old at all. Shit, you just starting out. You just getting warmed up. So, when
I got Popeye forearms. That's from beating off all the time. I mean, we're going on a year of doing nothing but stroking it and shit. My right arm's starting to catch up with my left arm, but the only thing I want to lose is my gut. But to target that, fuck, I might have to do crunches, sit-ups, planks, things that I don't do. I like the cheeseburger.
True fact. True fact. For every 35 pounds of weight that you lose, for every 35 pounds, you gain a 1/4 inch in your dick.
Yeah. Whoa, that's some bullshit lie, because my last job I was just at, they had me on a wellness plan. I even did the fucking Weight Watcher shit. I was up to almost 280 pounds. Mm-hmm. I was big. I'm down to 240 now. I was actually down to 220 as of January 1st because I did a wellness program. And I went from 260 down to 220. Okay. I lost 40 pounds.
Okay.
My dick didn't grow no bigger.
Yeah, it did. It's only a 1/4 inch. Hell, you didn't even notice.
Fuck, I still can't see it. I got the Dunlap disease. My belly Dunlap through my fucking butt. I can't even see. I got a dicky do. My belly sticks out farther than my dicky do.
Man, that's horrible. I bet that's Bill's problem too. Bill, you got that problem?
Yeah.
I used to, not anymore.
Not anymore. What happened? Did you stop eating?
No, I'm down to 220.
You started using that Swedish penis enlargement.
It's amazing to see.
I blame it on sexercise.
Sexercise?
Oh yeah, best workout in the world.
You're not getting enough.
That's why I'm getting so fat.
Now, see, if I could have sex every day, fuck, I'd probably be about $170. I'd sweat to the fucking oldies.
I'll tell you what, Dean. You wait a couple more months. Okay, you wait a couple more months, and then you watch me after she comes back.
Okay.
You watch. Guarantee you're going to see a lot of fucking weight drop off mine.
I'm going to do a documentary on it.
Huh?
I'm going to do a documentary on it.
That's fine. Do a documentary on it. That's fine.
We're going to do live YouTube.
Yeah, I'll be there with the lights.
Bill's.
I don't know if you can get that on YouTube. They might take that off, but.
No,
hey, you can always put it on Pornhub.
That's right. Pornhub, YouPorn, anything. They got an upload button like right there. They're ready for you. Sign up now. Upload.
Yeah. See, Dean, and that's my problem nowadays is with women. That's been my real problem. Because first of all, I need to go get clicked. There's too many girls. I've been on a couple of dates here and there. The last couple of girls I've been on, the first they drop on me after the second or third date is, "Are you interested in having any more kids?" Hell no.
How many kids you got, Chris?
I got 3 boys.
Oh, that ain't bad. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a walk in the park.
I got worried about, not 1,000 chasing after it, so I'm good.
Shit, I could do that with my hands tied behind my back.
all these women out here, like the last girl I was talking to, she's 39, ain't got no kids. I told her, I said, I got kids. You'll get to meet them if things work out.
Right.
Well, she's like, well, would you be interested in having more? Nope, got to go. Nice knowing you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I ain't into changing diapers no more. My kids feed themselves. They wipe their own ass. They do their own laundry. They get up. I mean, they get up for themselves for school. I ain't even got to get up. They set an alarm clock. They get up. My youngest one's 8. He's got his own alarm clock, sets it, and gets up for school every day.
They wipe their own ass. That's incredible.
He knows he comes home. You better wipe your own ass, because I ain't doing it. You gonna wipe mine when I get older.
Well, guys,
but that's my problem with dating.
Your problem with dating that women want more children?
Yeah.
Or with women that don't have any children, they do want children.
Yeah. I want somebody
don't
that
try
just
to get
wants
with those
to,
women then.
I just want somebody that just wants to pretend like we're trying to make a baby.
Just practice all the time.
Yeah.
Let's just practice. Pretend that we're gonna have a baby. Let's just practice.
Right.
We got to get real good at it.
Guys, this has been an awesome show, but I've got to call it quits, man. I got things I got to do. I got to call my wife. I got a life. Everybody does. I want to thank Chris and Bill for being on the show today. Thank you, guys. It's awesome. Hopefully.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Dino.
Exit 92 Radio, we are going to miss the shit out of you. I'm just going to say that right now. Man, this sucks. But you know what? Here on Spreaker.com, you can come over to the Mac Attack Show. Follow us. You can do whatever. We always got great content for you. Exit 92 Radio, toasting a beer to you. Love you guys.
Give him a $10 salute.
Guys, I'm Dino Mac. This has been Krispy Kreme, the Donut Man, and Hillbilly Hefner himself, Bill Downey. We'll see you later. If you can't be good, at least be good at it. Peace. Everybody say bye.
Revolution, it's always